howdy, y'all. Get your questions lined up. It's Fridays with Frank. Well, Mark, I don't know what to tell you. Has my audio changed? Has something changed? Is something different from last night? I don't know. Is it? Is it the same? Who knows? Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's Fridays with Frank, a monthly Q&A AMA session. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see here. Mark, some might disagree with you. Some might say, maybe the mountains would be better. SoCal in general is fine, but yeah, okay. So, there you go. Okay, so, no, it wasn't a recording. Audio sounds fine. Perfect. Howdy, Jason. Good to see you. So, no, it wasn't a recording, Mark. That was literally me sitting here right here over the music. Howdy, y'all. Get your questions ready. It's Fridays with Frank. That's literally how I did it. So, I have no idea why. No idea. Okay, I'm a bit light, but not bad. I was drowning in music bad. Okay, so we reach over here to that control knob. And there. I just boosted the gain like 3 dB. Actually, maybe a little bit more than that. I might be a little too hot now. Hollywood, you tell me. I bumped it up there. Hey there, hi there, ho there. How you doing, Graceful Four? Good to see you in chat today. Now you hear a hum. Is the hum gone now? Is the hum gone now? Because I have this little magic mini fan. Oh, the ASMR for Paul. Okay, well, yeah. Unfortunately, here in the studio, even with the AC unit running, alright. So, I have shut this off. There might still be a hum going because I do have despite it being 70 degrees out, I have the AC running because in Studio A, there's so much electronics going on. So, yeah, I usually have this on because the AC unit's behind me, but there's this big train right here that's blocking it. So I use this little mini fan on the desk to keep me comfortable. And I thought I had it pointed far enough away, but I'll point it... Oh, but no, I love this one. Yeah, I love this one. This one's a fun one. And it's not a sweater. It's technically a hoodie. And let's see if I can do this right. Execute Order 66. There's your Star Wars for the day. Yeah. Let's see here. Brian, yeah, absolutely. It's my own heat source. I don't even need an amplifier. I have, between the streaming computer, the sound computer, which I play FT8 on, and all of that, yeah, and then the radios, yeah. And, the Astron RS-35 power supply. Yeah, there's enough heat going on in here that, I don't need anything else. Let's see. Right now, so I'll bring this up. Right now, it is... Okay, 70 degrees. Yeah, 70 on the dot. Actually, we can come over here. I don't even need to do that. By the way, for those that aren't paying attention, right here. Oh, I saw that stutter. Oh, that didn't stutter though. That was just on my end. I am in Discord, and I should have audio set up properly. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're not going to load that. Let me wait for this to come back up. Come on. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Hi, Sean! Oh, man. The delay here in my own ears is something wild right now. So, why are you number 2, Mark? Because you haven't gotten to number 1 yet. Keep chatting, you'll get there. I don't know. Shorter messages, I don't know if that'll do it or not. Okay. Let's see. I actually don't need this window open anymore, so I'll keep this one open. Yeah. So, Mark, if you click up at the top right of the chat where it says top fans, Brian is number 1. You're number 2. Hollywood's number 3. John's 4. Graceful 4 is 5. That's funny. 4 is 5. Sean is 6. Jason's 7. And Botrix is 8. Oh, jeez. I should not have opened up that. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of reset my. There we go. I may not be able to keep this on. Let me hold on. Let me disconnect that. Yeah, no, I still have an echo in my own ears. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Shenanigans, yeah. Hey, Kansas Jefferson. Okay, headphones not working. Sorry, guys. Headphones are not working today. Kansas Jeff is in the chat. How you doing, Kansas Jeff? Let's see here. Yeah, and now a moment from our engineering team. I went to open weather.com in a third browser tab, and now my audio here. Now my audio. You can hear the delay there. Mark, that's the problem, is I'm still dealing with some little bit of a line level issue between radio and computer. So I have to remember, with computer I have to crank the gain up. With radio I have to crank the gain down. So there we go. Wait, was there an echo, John? You know, was there an echo before I put my headphones over the thing? So this is Fridays with Frank. It's a Q&A session. So now that we have all that out of the way, I'm going to drop some links here. I have an open source solution, actually, Jeff. I am using OBS, and everything is directly through OBS and nothing else. You know, I have the dashboard up for other stuff in the background, but that's about it. Brian, okay, so these headphones, they were $15 at the grocery store, and I was like, oh, these are quick and easy enough to use. My big head, and yes, I do have a big head, my big head did this. And so I had to Gorilla Tape them to sort of keep them together. New headphones are on the way. BNC. Simple as that, Mark. BNC. He asks, what's the quickest... Oh, I know why I'm... There we go. That should be better. What is the quickest way to terminate RG316 cable? BNC. Absolutely. That's my 2 cents on it. Oh, Hollywood wants to do some CW with Echo. What's actually funny about that, Hollywood? I don't have HF. I do not have HF up. HF, as you can see, there's no antenna connected right now. I was screwing with that earlier, and I was having too many issues. But I do have VHF, so. And I don't even know what I typed out or tapped out there. Yes, the EOS screen's upside down. I don't care. That one's okay. That camera's not live right now. Brian, why not both? You crimp them and then you solder it. Problem solved. That way it's extra tight, right? At least that's what I do with my Anderson power poles. I crimp them and then I solder them. Oh, did I? I'm still learning, as you saw, so. Graceful 4, we will not be getting into that tonight. I might. Maybe if we go long. It doesn't look like Digital Ranchers live tonight, so we might go long into the 6 o'clock Pacific time hour. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Solder the tip, crimp the braid. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. Just a tip, though, Mark. Just a tip. Let's see here. Oh, see, this is gonna upset me. That delay there. Oh boy. Let's see if I can do this with so big shout out to Ham Radio Duo, Mike and Becky. I got one of their straight keys. And they said learn and practice with this and have fun with it. So that's what I'm doing. And that's whenever I plug it in, unplug it. That's what you're hearing there. Let's see. Any thoughts on the BNC to banana options? Those are nice options. I do like those. They are very nice. Let me see if I can bring up what you're talking about. Because I do have them, actually, in my suggestions list. At least I thought I did. Didn't I? Oh, I guess I didn't. So I'm going to have to add those. But yeah, let's bring that over here. And then, can I do this without it killing me? Yay! There we go. So these guys. This is what you're talking about? Well, this is the female version. But yeah, these guys are fantastic. And, yeah, I like those. Those are good ones. Let me actually get the, let's see here. This is the BNC female. And Jason, Cyber Jason, I'll get to your question there in just a second. I want to get the BNC male ones. Oh, come on. I just had it. There we go. There it is. Yeah, those. And that chit you hear, that's a data burst from APRS. RF's getting back into the other radio. And because I'm at 144.075, it's coming up. So I'll just mute the that radio for now. BNC male. There you go. So Jason asks, is it really anything in AMA, or is it anything conditions may apply? It is anything but conditions may apply? Like, if I don't know the answer, I'm going to be honest. I don't know the answer. Or if it's too personal of a question, I'm going to sit here and go, no, I'm not going to answer that. You know, simple as that. But, yeah, it can be ham-related, railroad-related, photography-related. And now that I'm on this CW kick, well, maybe CW related. Well, that's part of ham radio, but still, you get the idea. So, yes, it's literally anything in Ask Me Anything, but it is, you know, let's see. The laden swallow. Good question. Where's Jody when you need him? No, I'm joking with that one. That joke is very funny though. Yeah, exactly. Um, Mark, that's a good question. What question could you ask that would be so personal I wouldn't answer it? Well, I guess you'll just have to try. Just try and see what happens. So, Brian, here's the fun part about that. Let me bring it up. I'm not using anything like LICW or anything like that, like I should be. LICW and others are great. I am using Morse Mania to try and learn stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, we have the right one up. Okay. I am learning through Morse Mania a little bit, but for the longest time, I've just been using the Scout Life chart. That way I can go, and so I'm not looking over there. I'm not looking at my screens. Dot it, da 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 da. Dot it, da 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 da. Dot it, dit, da 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 dit. Oh yeah, that echo is bad. Da dit 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 dit. Dot it, dit da dit dit da da. CQ, CQ, DE, KG6, and LW. So, there you go. So that's, who's saying I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans? Woody Guthrie. And, guys, is the echo really that bad? Let me know. I'll try and figure something out. Now, Mark, Willie did his own version of it. But Woody Guthrie was the original. At least that's how I learned it. So, there you go. Hey, Kelly. So, Josh learned the alphabet and numbers in 2 weeks. Well, I'm getting there. I'm trying to go as quick as I can without pushing myself too hard. The only thing, as I told Hollywood earlier, and I've mentioned this to Becky and others who have mentioned it, the only thing I count when it comes to dits and daws is 5 and 6. I want to make sure that I get the right dits there. 5 is literally dit 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 dit. Let's hear dit 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 dit. Yeah, 5 dits. Where 6 is da, dit, 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 dit. So that's about the only time I count the dits. I don't even bother with the daws. I'm sitting here, and I could try and get things. Sending is getting better. It's going to be the learning how to copy that's going to be the difficult part for me. But I hear that's the difficult part for a lot of people. Mark, I don't know what is happening right now. I know that probably came in while I was CQing verbally, but I do not know that, Jason. Don't know it. Sorry. If I played the tune, I could probably go, oh, that's the song, but I don't know the song, so. Okay, good. So it's just literally in my own head. Get it? Because my earphones are on my head. Yeah, okay. Lee has the good question. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? All the wood, Lee. That's the easy answer. All the wood. Let's see here. Cyber Jason. In the game Halo, what is Master Chief's name and number? Jason, joke's on you. I don't play video games, so I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, no idea clue. No, I clear. Hey, I came up with a new word. Let Merriam-Webster know. Yeah, I'm not a gamer person, believe it or not. I play Train Sim once in a while. If I get really, really bored. and I have literally nothing else to do, which lately is not a thing. So, there you go. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm corrected. Arlo, not Woody. Got it. Okay. I knew it was Guthrie. Let's see here. So, Sean, you should. Okay, to be fair, it's taken me 23 years to get to this point. So, give it another, 20, 30 years. You never know what's going to happen. Don't say, never say never. Yeah, and Sean, it's my own voice in my head about 0.5 seconds behind myself. Now, Mark, that is a complicated question. Well, no. Okay, you have a J pole. Copper, PVC, and 2 wires. There, problem solved. You can all get it at Ace Hardware, too. What is the longest running continually running passenger rail service in the United States? So that is not a trick question. It is the New York City subway. They have been around longer than anything else in the United States. New York City subway. Now, if we're talking heavy rail, SP, UP, Burlington Northern, all of those guys, New York Central, they didn't stick around long enough to have longest running, continually running service because they gave it up, and in May 1st, 1971, Amtrak took over. You think it's Boston? Okay. I would think, yeah, Boston, well, okay. So here's the thing, Hollywood. Yes, Boston has been the longest city to be around for stuff, because, the Boston Tea Party, blah, 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 et cetera, blah, blah, blah. But as far as passenger rail goes, New York City had rail lines galore, every which way possible, long before MBTA came about and got their stuff going. Hey, Iman, good to see you in there. Okay, Sean, what do you mean? Is BNSF getting replaced? What would they get replaced by? There's only 4 U.S. railroads and 2 Canadian railroads at this point in the whole of North America. There's KCS-DEM, which is part of CP, so it's now CPKC, Canadian Pacific Kansas City, CPKC. So there's that, CPKC, Canadian National, CSX, Norfolk Southern, BNSF, and UP. So, yeah, there's literally, BNSF's not going anywhere. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you got septic. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't go on septic, please. Hey, how you doing? Oh, well, that's just interchange. That happens. So what happens with that? So Sean says he's seen different engines on the lines lately. Sean lives in a BNSF heavy territory area, and so what happens is, say we borrow CSX engines on a through route train from their side to our side, and we borrow them for 100 hours. Well, then they'll see a bunch of our engines for 100 hours for that same, if we capture 3 of their engines for 100 hours of service on our lines, they get 3 of our engines for the same time. It's complicated, but that's the that's the very basic version of it. Jeff, I believe it. KCS DEM, because it's technically Kansas City Southern of Mexico, because KCS and KCS DM merged. Yeah, all the KCS guys. You know, we're all gonna bitch about each other. Period. That's just how it works. Oh, yeah, see, you gotta plan your day very carefully then, because I know the delays and the cancellations and all that, they get real bad there. That's why it's nicknamed Septic. It's SEPTA, but yeah, Southeastern Pennsylvania Transit Authority. But everybody that knows how horrible it is calls it Septic. It's there. You guys borrow 6 to 12 hour units captive for coal trains to West Olive. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, the interchange rate works out at the end of the day. Yeah, Jason, exactly. Let's see. Okay, what is this echo? Is it...
To control a video device with your voice, you need to connect it first. In the Alexa app, go to Settings, and then TV and Video to get started.
Let me fix that. There we go. No, Mark, it is not a Boondock Echo. It is Amazon Alexa Echo. And I had to turn the microphone off so that she couldn't hear me say echo, 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 echo. So, yeah, what is this echo you're talking about, John? Because some people say it's there, some people say it doesn't. It's there. Graceful for us. If you're 40 and marry a 10-year-old, yuck, why? You are 4 times older. Add 5 years, you are now 3 times older. Add 15 years, you are now 15... Add 15 years, you are now twice as old. How long before you are the same age? Graceful for, here's the thing. We don't math on stream. Or at least we try not to. And I'm not about to try and figure out that math. Google Gemini says Amtrak Sunset Limited between New Orleans and Los Angeles. The Sunset Limited hasn't really been a thing for, well, since Hurricane Katrina. So, yeah, that's... Hey, Ben. You heard something about an NS-UP merger. Yeah, we all have. NS and UP want to merge and make one big, great Transcon railroad, you know, and make things better. But the problem with it is that creates more of a monopoly than there already is. So the Surface Transportation Board, the FTC, the FRA, and a few others, they're probably going to strike it down. And if they don't, then based on history and how stuff works in the past, they should have approved a lot of other mergers between then and now. So there you go. My audio's clean. Okay. Mark, wouldn't you love that? You strong-arm Jeff Bezos, and now you own all of the Amazon devices. And they all answer to Echo, right? The Sunset's not canceled east of New Orleans. Yeah. East of New Orleans, yeah. But yeah, LA to New Orleans is still good, but it's still, they really haven't done much with it. John, are you sure you don't have some other browser open with another... Oh, great.
Engine 6581, public assist to others for leaking propane tank at the Russian River RV campground.
Oh, that's where the Traveling Ham KE0VIM was a few months ago. They have those once in a while there. Let's see. I wish I could find out where the models of the big boy ended up. I know a machinist that built 4 or 5 of them, all handmade by him out of brass. He had pictures. That's interesting. Okay. Check your model stores, your model train stores. Ask around in the model train groups online, etc., and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, are you talking about that new Chicago to New Orleans service that they put in, the Mardi Gras or whatever, that they're trying to work out? All right, let's see. What did John send me? Oh, okay. So Rob is going live tonight. I checked that first. Oh no. John, is this safe for YouTube? Is this safe for YouTube? Because, well, okay. Hold on. Hold on. John, no. Funny, no. So I will, for those that want a good laugh, here you go. I'll leave it up there just for another few seconds. All right. If you missed it, go back Team Replay and catch it that way. What is the longest train route in the world? That is a good question. That is a very good question. I do believe, unless they changed it, it's still the Trans-Siberian Railway, which is just a smidge under 6,000 miles long. And it goes from, is that Moscow to, I don't remember where it was. I know it's Moscow to somewhere, but yeah, that's the that's the long one. Hey Chris, good to see you. Yeah, John. Yeah, Hollywood. John's definitely off the rails with that one. Absolutely. Oh, hey, it's Derek. Hi, Derek. Did you have fun up on El Diablo de Pickle? Yes, El Diablo de Pickle. Hey, Troy. First time caller, long time listener, Train Talk. Yeah, it dips down there sometimes, absolutely. So, folks, I will, I'll see, maybe I can do this. We'll see what happens. But Derek here, 2 Meter Crew, he is, he has a lot of fun videos. He does a lot of fun stuff. And he is one of the people that we're trying to keep 2 Meters live with. He is, yeah, it might help if I put in meter, not meat. Let's see. There we go. Bring this over here. Thank you, stupid computer that's maxing out the CPU for some reason. Great. Okay, so while we 2 Meter Crew, ladies and gentlemen, this is Derek. Has a lot of fun videos. Hey, look, Derek, it's your channel, and I am going to drop this in the chat here. So everybody should go check out 2 Meter Crew. And, well, he's in the chat, so I can't tell you to go tell him I sent you, but, you know, go tell him I sent you. Go enjoy some of his videos sometimes. All right, let me close that out, close this down. Okay. Oh, of course, Derek. So, Derek actually today was up on Mount Diablo, which is the, well, name Mount Diablo lives up to the name. That's where that one nasty repeater is, where all the jammers generally hang out when they're not trying to follow me. I'm sure they're watching right now because, well, they like watching my stuff. I think they like watching your stuff too because they've pulled some of the audio from some of your videos. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah, Mark, we'll see what happens though. You know, we definitely will see what happens with the FCC and their situation. God, that's delay. It's just all for trying to open the weather app. Let's see here. Derek, do you cook with charcoal? I bet you do. Let's see here. Hey, Brent, good to see you there. So, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on N6ICW, Mark, is that what you're trying to say? I mean, they do hang out on 14533 here in the area. So, there you go. Let's see. Yes and no, Brian. So, yes, they've sent letters. There are a couple hams that have actually been sent fine notifications and have had their fine notifications handed over to the IRS. So, we'll see what happens there. It's going to be quite interesting, you know. When it's into the IRS's hands, that means they're going to definitely have something going on there. What's there? Ellis M. Kilwire was a well-regarded American craftsman known for hand-building exquisite and rare brass model trains. His creations are prized by collectors for their exceptional detail and are typical large scales like O2 rail. Okay, so he's more O gauge. I'm more HO, so... Oh, John, you must have popped in late, because Mark's mentioned the same thing. I have this. It's a little portable fan. Here, a little ASMR. There, a little ASMR for you guys. Little portable fan that sits on the desk because behind this big train behind me here is an AC unit that keeps the studio relatively cool, but it doesn't keep it cool enough when that big train's there. So, you know, I got to have a little extra air going on there. Troy, you bring up a good point. Pacificon's next weekend, but do you know what starts? It's just a few hours from now, or is it already started? I think it's already started. Let's see. Is this going to be the right thing? Yep. Tomorrow. So, 1600. You're funny. You're funny, Derek. It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie. A hoodie. Yes, I say it funny. Deal with it. It's a hoodie. And it's so I can do this. Execute Order 66. Yes. No, I'm not the dark side, though. Alright, see you later, Mark. So, as Troy mentioned, Pacificon's next weekend, but this weekend is CQP. It's the California QSO Party. Starts in 15 hours and 20 minutes exactly. You don't want to know what the train masters sound like. But yes, they do sound like the Emperor sometimes, absolutely. So CQP is this weekend. So you're going to hear a lot of CQ, 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 QS, CQ, let's hear, CQ, CQ, CQP, CQ, CQ, CQP from Sixland. So you're going to hear a lot of that going on. There are, well, okay, so Jason, this question gets qualified because by definition, John, I'll get to you in a second. By definition, model trains count with the gauges as well because they are model trains. Standard-wise, there's two actual gauges. Standard and narrow gauge. There is wide gauge in some parts of the world, and then there's super narrow gauge in some parts of the world. And yes, there are trains that you can interchange cars from standard to narrow gauge. The couple of differences are a little off, but yeah, you can definitely get things transferred between the two. And John, you really missed my whole spiel just there about, let's switch this over, CQP, the California QSO Party, starts in, oh, let me plus this up. No, wrong way. There we go. Starts in 15 hours and 18 minutes now. So, CQP. Yeah, that's tomorrow through Sunday. It's going to be lots of fun, I hope. Yeah, I did just train-splain y'all. Absolutely. Okay, Graceful 4, you have another riddle. What do I dare ask? Do I dare ask what the riddle is? Yeah, Josh. CQDs. Yeah. Nuts. Yep. You got it. Oh, very cool, John. Well, you're going to have fun. So, that is actually true. That is the standard gauge. Oh, this is going to irritate me. Hold on. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, that's much better. Standard gauge railway, 4 foot 8.5 inches, is the width between the wheels on a Roman chariot. Our standard gauge trains, BNSF, UP, Amtrak, anything that runs here in U.S., Canada, Mexico, is based on Roman chariots. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Weekend contests are like love songs. They always make you cry. What, because they're too short, Hollywood? Is that it? Graceful? What do you mean, BYOB? Bring your own beer? Bring your own what? Bring your own what, Graceful? Yeah, okay, Hollywood, do you hear an echo? Like, are my headphones picking up, headphones, right. Is my microphone picking up my headphones? Because they are, an arm, a hand length away. Let's see. Embarrass myself right now. My hand's all of about 6 inches. Yes, I just measured that on the mat. Okay, so no echo. Let's see. Brian, if I know Hollywood, he's retired. He's living a happy life. John, double check that you don't have 2 tabs open. That's all I'm going to say. Just make sure you don't have 2 tabs open. Yeah, that would be about the only thing I can. That's there. Yeah. Okay. Cool, Derek. No, but I can say Boondock. Boondock Echo. Boondock Echo. Boondock Echo. He'll be like Beetlejuice. He'll come right back. Oh, so you kind of hear it on the stream when I hit hard and go silent. So, if I hit hard, yeah, so it might be the slight delay between microphone and headphones that you're hearing. That might be what you're hearing. And that's all because I went to try and open up weather.com earlier to show you guys how nice, which I never did. So, oh, it's gone down. It's 68 now. But that is 68 with focus. Yeah, come on, stop looking for me. 57% humidity. So, yeah. It's quite something for sure. Let's see. Ready? Oh, good. They are good. So, after I don't want that. So, for the one person over on Twitch that's watching, thank you. I appreciate it. When this live is done on Twitch, you're going to be dropped over to GPTV. And I know why this is lagging so much. Jeez. Okay. It's because I had to reboot this computer and I forgot to kill off a bunch of processes ahead of time. Anyway, for the one person over on Twitch, hopefully if you stick around until I'm done, I'm going to drop y'all over to GPTV, but over here on the YouTube side, I'm going to drop you off at Digital Rancher's place, because Digital Rancher is going to go live and have fun there. But yeah, if you do, from the YouTube side, if you do go over to Twitch, tell them Frank's Rails Photography sent you, because they know me as that over there. Okay, who... Okay, so we're going to try something. Let me... Alright, so I have muted my Discord side because I'm no longer popping up here. So do you guys still hear an echo? Because if you don't hear an echo, yeah, no, that's still bad for me. Still echoing. Okay. So... thank you to the person that suggested that. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see here. 3 guests check into a hotel room. Manager says the bill's 30, so each guest pays 10. Later, manager realizes the bill should only been 25. To rectify this, what, Graceful 4? What did he do? He kept the money, right? That's how it usually goes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That humidity is horrible. Hot tub weather in Pennsylvania. Every day is hot tub weather, John. Well, don't even start with me. Okay, let's try this. Headphones are completely disconnected. No longer connected. Because I don't need to be... I'm just going to drop from Discord because nobody's in voice chat with me there. So I'm going to drop that. And tell me if anything changes. So let me know if anything changes. Well, yeah, okay, so some people say I've had clean audio. Some people say that... Okay, so apparently I somehow was bringing... I don't even know how that would have been possible. Because I don't have this set to... Okay, it sounded clean when I killed the headphones. Let me bring the headphones back in then. Because I generally use the headphones to listen to myself. So... yes, I listen to myself during these live streams. Don't judge. A lot of us do. So tell me if it's back. Some of y'all have some darn good hearing. That's all I'm gonna say. Because okay, here I'll switch over here. Let me come into the proper area. So, as you can see, I am no longer in live stream chat, and I have everything muted. So, there you go. It must be the delay from the headphones, because you can hear the delay when I do this quite easily. Yeah, Brian, I agree. I mean, especially for Hollywood, Hollywood being the sound guy out of everybody, at least I know well, not in person. We've actually talked quite a bit, Hollywood and I. It's quite interesting that recovering sound engineer. Okay, yeah. So you're like Hollywood. So it's interesting that the headphones being 6 inches away from the microphone, you guys can hear that so well. I don't have anything else on the soundboard happening. I don't have. So if I change, no, not that setting. Don't hit that button, Frank. That wouldn't be good. So if I change that, do you guys still hear me? Or, well, is there still an echo going on? John, some people do, some people don't. Still echo. Okay. Only. Now there's nothing. Now you have nothing. All right, now I should be back. Oh, I'm not here. Ooh, okay, that fixed the echo because I'm right on schedule with my audio now. Like literally, I'm back to normal now. Hollywood, I have one of those virtually, so I can put a noise gate virtually on this. So what was it? So because I tried to go to weather.com way earlier in the stream and the audio got all screwed up, what I had to do is I had to go into OBS's advanced audio properties and I had to do this. I muted the audio completely. You guys cannot hear me right now. And then I went and came and unmuted the audio. So I went in, I muted the audio, and I unmuted the audio. So that's what happened. Oh, Graceful 4. You're just coming up with all the wild questions tonight. One of us, one of us, one of us. Absolutely, Jason. Wait. Hold on. You could. Okay. This defies all logic. So you can hear me. We're gonna look at the time. Here, let me move this a little bit. We're gonna look at the timestamps here. We're gonna use UTC because it's the closest. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I am gonna mute myself at 30 past, or what I consider muted, and then I'll come back at 40 past. And you tell me if you hear that 10 seconds of talking starting now. So this is the 10-second test of audio. Can you guys hear me as I'm talking through these 10 seconds of audio? 1, 2, 3, and now I'm back. So you could hear me through those whole 10 seconds. I give up. I Wow. Okay, that's interesting because as far as OBS was concerned, I muted all inputs. There was no audio going out to YouTube as far as OBS was concerned, but you guys still heard me. That is interesting. Yes, it is a scene source in OBS. So actually, we're gonna. You're gonna get to see how the stuff is done, folks. All right, let me. I'm using neither right now, Dave. So you see, oh, hold on. We need to make me smaller. Make me smaller right there. There we go. I forgot this microphone needs to be. Okay. So right here, when I be hearing me at all, when I do that, and then the secondary way of doing that is I come up here and I turn off the monitor. Now, with the monitor off, you guys should not be hearing me at all. Right now, even though my thing is going down here, my VU meter, you guys should not be hearing me at all because I have the monitor, I have audio monitoring set to off. But if I turn it back to monitor and output, now you guys should be able to hear me again. Wait, hold on. Tilt the. Did I leak too much? No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, that's okay. Apparently, Graceful 4 is not seeing the comments again. Darling, get rid of the ads on the side. Keep bringing on Bizarro Frank. Yeah, that's one way to do it. So, Dave, what I generally do is I'll reach over. I have a mixer board right below the camera here. I have a mixer board. I said, and I'll just kill the audio that way. That's how I do it. Jason, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, Hollywood, what do you mean tilt the camera, rotate it? What? Oh, so you can see the soundboard, or so that you can? Because if I tilted it to show the screen, you'd see the rest of the studio. The studio's a mess. You're not going to see that. Period. But yeah, if I were to tilt it to show the soundboard, everything would show normal. If that's what you meant by tilt the camera, Hollywood. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, so what happened is when I went to openweather.com, the whole system went, and froze for a second, hence the delay at that point, and then the audio just got delayed, and things just, yeah. Alright, let's bring this time clock back down to a reasonable view there. Oh, the Inception mode here. Yeah, showing how the sausage is made. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to turn things off. Okay, so we're good now. We're back on track. Right at the bottom of the hour. That's fantastic. Let's see. So now I can hear CW just fine. So. There you go. That's CQCQDEKG6NLW. Let's see here. Yes, Sean, I saw your message. So, yeah, that was Technishon. Yeah, that was a lot of Frank Link sausage. Let's see here. Do I know Melancholy Baby? No, I do not. Should I? You got a 1. A 1 what, Josh? Oh, you got a 1 out of that. No, there was no 1 there. At least not intentionally. Let's hear. I'll slow it down. Let's hear. Okay, just make sure everything's cleared out. Actually, I'll come over here. So, Derek, if you're still watching, 2 Meter Crew, I tried sending you CW earlier, so I guess you didn't hear it. All right. That's CQ. D, E, K, G, 6, N, L, W. So if I put that all together, there you go. That's put all together. Now, before I lose anybody for too much CW, oh, I've already lost like 2 people. What plug-in do I use to show the chat? So like that, Hillbilly. What you do is you pop the VHF radio. You pop the chat out into its own window, and then there's a Pop Chat extension plug-in for the browser. Okay, so look up Pop Chat extension. I use Chrome, but it's good in Firefox. Chrome's in Pop Chat, and what happens is when you use the pop out chat feature and bring it into a separate window, a separate window or onto a whole separate screen. For me, I have a vertical screen right here behind the cameras, and that's where I have the chat on these streams on Thursday nights and Wednesday nights and whatnot. Generally, when I'm like on the kids' table, I'm looking at this monitor and the camera's up here. The camera's up there instead of here. So I change things around. Hold on. So Pop Chat. You need to look for that extension, and then when you pop the chat out, it will have a little window bar. Actually, let me... Here. I'll make this smaller, sort of, and come over here. No, wrong one. Darn it. Oh, no, that is the right one. I just have to disable that. There we go. So this is the popped out chat with the Pop Chat extension. And if I just click on something, there. Now John's comment is highlighted, or Derek's comment. And yeah, that was me. I was sending K6DJV DE KG6NLWBK for break. So I was hoping you got it, and that maybe you could use it in the video or something. But okay, whatever. So does this help you at all, Dave? Yeah, this is what I use. Josh uses. Tank Radio uses. Jason 2.0. We all use the same thing. When it's just us through OBS, or we're using OBS for stuff. This is how we do the chat. Simple as that. And now I have to grab that at just the right angle and drag and drop it back over here. So Sean, whoo, my microphone almost went dead on me. The on-off switch was halfway off. All right, so Sean says, have I ever owned a Honda? The door opening beeper warning is Morse code for H. I've never owned a Honda, but that is very interesting. Hollywood has a good one here. The letter M in CW when the fries are ready at McDonald's. I'm going to have to listen next time I go to McDonald's. Let's see here. Graceful 4, it's taken me 23 years to even remotely get into ham. Jeez, I've been a ham for 23 years. It's taken me 23 years to get into CW in the Morse code. Don't even worry. You'll get there if you stick around long enough. If it even makes a passing interest. Our mutual friend is very giddy that I am getting into Morse code. So he actually heard me on 40 meters earlier and got all excited that he heard me. Just barely, but he heard me. So there we go. Dave, I get it. It becomes a struggle quite easily. Okay. Camera, thank you. Focus on me, camera. Let's see. There we go. That's better. sometimes it just takes. Sometimes it takes something. As far as spending a lot of money, you don't have to. You know, if you already have a webcam and a simple microphone, and a monitor or two, as long as the computer can handle it all, you're good to go. The computer I had prior, if you go back to my streams a year and a half, 2 years ago, absolutely horrible. And I'm saying that about my own stuff. Absolutely horrible. And I keep them up just because, hey, I did it. They're there. People watched them. People continue to watch them. But, yeah, absolutely horrible. As I've gone along, things have happened. Stuff's been sent to me. Things get installed. Things progress. And I make it, I make it happen. Like this boom arm. I should be getting a new boom arm, I think, here pretty soon, supposedly. Microphone might get changed out, too. We'll see. The earphones are definitely, as Brian said earlier, the Gorilla Tape is, these are definitely getting changed out soon. I know that. So, there you go. Jason, TIL. Okay, remind me, what does TIL mean? I don't remember what TIL means, but T&E, that's easy. T-E. T-E. The kicker is, well, thank goodness the today I learned. Oh, see, you guys are great. You guys are on top of it here. Today I learned. See, I'm used to TIFU. Today I upped. So, there you go. Increased noise. I'm actually going to be going with some Shure in-ear monitors. That's what I'm actually going to go with. Mike K at MRD turned me on to them. And I'm going to be going with those. So that, one, I don't have these big clunky things in. So if I were to be live streaming, that they're wired, but they look like I'm just wearing these type of thing. Nothing too horribly big or clunky, because these are nice, but I don't like the fact that my big head does this to every. This is the second pair of headphones this has done it to, so. So, real quick, Graceful 4. So, if I'm kidnapped and crammed into a trunk, what do I tap on the inside of the trunk lid so I can ask for help? That's easy. Da, da, da. I'm not about to sit, because that's going out over air when I do this. That's going out over 2 meters. I'm not about to do that on 2 meters. But, dit, da, 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 dit. SOS. So there you go. I won't be surprised. And chat. Use punctuation. It doesn't matter if it's a dash, a period, a comma, whatever. Use punctuation between the letters if you understand what I send here. And I did that slow enough that even the slowest person, I hope, could get it. I'll do it again just in case. Let's see here. Yeah, these headphones are definitely baked Hollywood. And as I said, this is the second pair. The first pair is in worse shape than these. So, yeah, I absolutely hate them. No, Sean, that's not what I sent. Nice try. Nope. Okay. You got... Okay, I must be doing something too. So... No, Brian, it wasn't. All right, let's try this again. Character 1. Character 2. Character 1. Or Character 3. Character 4. So... No, Josh, it was not. It was not Delta Bravo. Flab, good to see you in here. Yeah, counting to 3. 1 and 1 and 1. Yeah, absolutely. So while I'm thinking about it, because we did have this. So last night, where is the conversation? Why am I not? There we go. So last night, Coffee and Ham Radios had the Melbourne, Florida. So for those in Australia, I'm sorry, but the Melbourne, Florida Hamfest on. Oh, Tim got what I tapped out. Tim got what I typed out. Tim, I'm learning CW, so I'm trying everything that I can, anything that pops into my head. So that's why that got tapped out. So let me make this bigger. There we go. Brant got it. Good job, Brant. Probably went back and replayed it a few times. Ape did run an interesting interview. The Platinum Coast Amateur Radio Society, they are hosting their 60th annual Hamfest. And it is in 2 weekends? Yeah, same weekend as Pacificon. So, second weekend of the month. If you want to, you do not have to be present to enter the raffle. I'll drop this link in chat. If you come down here to where you can buy the tickets, you can also buy your raffle tickets there. And there we go. You can also buy your raffle tickets at this link here, and you do not have to be present to win. And some of the prizes are quite interesting prizes, and they'll ship them to you. So, big shout out to PCARS for this Hamfest. They are also doing. Let me switch back here for a second so I can grab this properly. There we go. Go back to this scene. Is this the first robotics convention from Team Voltage that they're having? But they're having Team Voltage is having a robotics competition alongside this Hamfest. So go out and have fun. If you're not in Melbourne, Florida, or can't get to Melbourne, Florida in 2 weekends, go out and buy some tickets, support a club, and they do some great stuff. I will also drop the link to. Let me clear up some of these links here. I will drop the link to Coffee and Ham Radio show last night. And let me turn off the VHF radio. Drop the link. They had 3 good guys on from the club. Not their first Robo Expo. Okay, so that flag that they were holding was a little old then. So this is the Coffee and Ham Radio show I just dropped here that they had last night with 3 of the PCAR guys on. Let's see here. Don't have to be present to win. First place is choices of an IC7300, a Yaesu DX10. I don't think it's it's not the 710, but the DX10 or maybe DX1. Vlad, we'll figure that out. I know they dropped it in chat last night, but there's no DX710. Or your choice, first place's choice is 7300, one of the Yaesu radios, or $750 cash. So there you go. Third prize is a 510. And second prize is a bird meter with a certificate for your choice of what you want. So, yeah. Oh, is it the 710? It might be the 710. So, Graceful 4, good question. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go. Life and whatnot. Got when I'm not working, I got to stay busy here at the house. So, unfortunately, I'm not going. Our mutual friend might be going. If not, maybe you can convince him with a lunch to go. Who knows? Get him some In-N-Out and get him a big chocolate milkshake because I know he really likes those. So there you go. That's what I gotta say for that. And hit that so I clear out my notification there. Let me, while I'm thinking about it, because when I started this, I didn't know if Rob was going to be going live in 45 minutes or not. Let me get the redirect set up for the YouTube side. Yeah, you might have to send them a little more than just the plane tickets, but yeah, he'll go for just the right stuff. Absolutely. I take it you watched last night. You're able to get in there and watch it. So while I'm waiting for a response there, let me come down here, add a redirect to. Let's see. There's Rob's channel. Save. There we go. All right, changes save. Fantastic. Awesome. So now we're all set up. So when I end my live stream here, and I'll end with some time for everybody to do whatever they need to before Rob gets started. He starts in about 40 minutes here with the late shift YouTube live stream. Lots and lots of fun. He always has something fun to talk about. It's quite interesting. And if you don't know who Rob Digital Rancher is, you should check him out. Spend maybe 5-10 minutes there if you've never seen his channel before. My channel, when I end this, it's going to automatically dump everybody into Rob's channel for his live stream. So you'll just hop from live stream to live stream. If you're on Twitch, and I still see one person watching on Twitch, thank you for that, you are going to get dropped to GPTV because they are some very awesome, wholesome content creators that I have followed for quite a while now, longer than I've been doing YouTube for ham radio. That's been 2.5 years now. So yeah, it's there's some great content creators. I lost wholesome. That's where I lost you, John. Wholesome. Okay, I'm not going to say it on air because it's not on air appropriate. Oh no, it is. Not only are they wholesome, a lot of their stuff is like, yeah, okay, I figured you were joking. Let's put it this way. There's a tag on their Twitch channel saying mature audiences only because, well, mature, PG-13 or higher for the most part, maybe right on the edge of NC-17, but there's some great content creators. Actually, let's see if I can do this without getting any issues here. Oh boy, I'm not going to go there. Let's hear. Wait. Not possible, but hi Jody. Yes. Yes, I may have sent some questionable CW. You'll just have to go back and replay if you just got here. Hi Jody. Good to see you. So, we're just talking about stuff here. So, let me plus this up before I share it. So this is the YouTube side of their stuff. This is... Oh, instead of doing that, I'll just remove me altogether. Just get the ugly Frank out of the frame. There we go. This is the Girls Play YouTube channel. John, you're funny. This is Girls Play, or GPTV, and they... Well, you look at the thumbnails and you tell me what you think. But for those on Twitch, this is the channel you're going to get dropped to. And for those on YouTube, well, you'll just have to go over and find their channel yourself. Actually, I'll just drop it in the chat. Hey, Dave, good to see you. And that's just one of their YouTube channels. Just one. They have multiple channels. So, there you go. Let's see. Keep that so I'm in focus. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can trip anybody up here that's... Oh! I know. See if anybody gets that. John, what's funny? 2 on YouTube left, 1 joined on Twitch. So welcome to Twitch. Oh, and then they came back, and then 2 more came back on YouTube. Yeah, okay. So fun Q and AMA, right? Barbaran, no, Barbaran. Yeah, no, I'm not about. No. Nice try, John. Nice try. Let's see. No one got that? Really? Do I got to slow it down for you guys? You know, maybe I'll do it like we do at work. There you go. That should be better. That should be slow enough. Yeah. Okay, turn the VHF off, because that little shit that you heard was the APRS radio desensing the VHF radio. Just noise to you. Well, Jason, you live near trains, right? That's, Wait, did I? No, I didn't. I said the exact opposite. I said Q. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Let's hear. Graceful? Yeah. We're mature? Yeah. Oh, it depends. See, there you go, Jason. Yeah, it's a road crossing. Da, 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 da. But if you add the, oh, jeez. Let's hear. TTA. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Jason, if you add the Doppler to it, da, 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 you get the crossing. Yeah, but that was just Q in Morse code. Hollywood, you're funny. Yeah, that, you know, it could, if spaced out right, yeah, it could be TTA, absolutely. Yeah, that's very true. So, there you have it. Let's see. Oh, who's blowing my phone up? Oh, no. Okay. All right. Did he break it? Did he break it? Why am I not? Oh, is it in general? Is that where it is? No. Where? And I closed the notification out. Jody? Where is it? Jody, where'd you put it? Oh, is it, Oh! I broke Jody. You put it in the wrong meme channel, though. You done put it in the wrong channel, bro. disguised HF antenna. Let's see. There we go. You know, yeah, that would make sense. And yeah, okay. I'm yeah, let's hear. You're creating memes. Yeah, I broke you, Jody. It only took 2 days, but I broke you, didn't I? Let's see here. There's one. And there's two. Detox is over. Yeah, okay. You can thank Jody for those, Jason. That is courtesy of a VE5 SAR. Hamnetics. There you go. Detox is over. Let's see. You know what's funny, Graceful 4? A lot of those train whistle signals are also Morse code letters and numbers. So there you go. Okay, hold on. I have to decode this to make sure it's good. Here. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this, Jody. I want Quirky James, Quirky Hannibal. I haven't seen him in chat, but James, we need this as a shirt, like ASAP. Like James, seriously, this as a shirt, ASAP. So for those that didn't understand what I sent earlier, this might be a good context clue for you. If you didn't understand earlier, that's a good context clue. And no, Sean, it was not DB. Jody, send that to James if you want. Maybe we can get the, Shane has his banana shirt, so actually, no, okay, that's put away right now. I was gonna say, hold on, let me grab the banana shirt, but it's put away, folded up neatly in the drawer. Yeah, Jason, quite honestly, unless I'm looking at that chart I showed earlier, it's noise in my ears too, especially. So I can tap out reasonably okay as far as I'm concerned. CQ, right? What I hear when people send on HF is... That's literally all I hear. So, yeah, I have to... Now that I'm getting the hang of sending, I have to get the hang of learning to listen too. Definitely Ethan. I know that feeling. Blood sugar drops are no fun. Sure it was, Josh. It was just a little fast. Let's hear. Here. Yeah, just a little fast. That's all it was. Oh, I lost the second Twitch viewer. Oh, no. That's okay. They'll be back. John, I am actually using that to learn more. Yeah, I'm using that to listen. Try and listen and learn that way. But the problem with that is it wants you to tap things out. I'm great at tapping things out for the most part. It's the hearing it come back to me that I'm having a problem with. It was C back. What do you mean it was C backwards? Dot it. That's C. And then da. That's Q. That's what I did. So. Yeah. I can't tell if you're serious or joking. I see the LOL at the end, but yeah, Twitch.tv. That's what they call it technically, and it's fun. Graceful. What part? Okay, joke. Got it, Jason. Graceful, what part of really are you? What's the really? Where did I get you with really? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Um, yeah, I know. So some people say learn slow, build up. Others say just go full speed. And I'm torn because I'm sitting here. If I were to send things with a proper character spacing, and everything was right, this is what you would hear. CQDE. That is how I would send CQDE. But and that seems like the character spacing was reasonably well and things were working. But if people want me to send fast, it's I didn't even I lost it after the C. I lost it after the C. That's where I am with that. So yeah, it was NNQ, yeah, because that's N, and if you space C out, that's C, but it's two N's, not put together. So yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Listen fast, definitely. Practice sending as fast as you can correctly, and listen at 30. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying, and as I said, I'm only what, maybe ideally, if you want me to be 100% honest with you, chat, I'm not even 2 weeks maybe into learning. Let's see. Which time was it? Because Mark over at Soda Plus was helping me with this. We worked out some issues. Let's see. That was back on 9/20. So yeah, it's literally been what, a 2 week? Yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow that we were working things out, and I went, oh hey, this key works. It's just the extension cable I had for it was bad. So that's how it is. Okay, so Graceful 4, because I know who you are. I'm not gonna say anything, but because I know who you are. Yes, almost every single one of these people in chat is a ham and is active to some degree or another. Some of us have bigger stations than others. Some of us have more simpler stations than others. We're all hams. We're all awesome. You're a ham too. You are a ham. Whether or not you want to admit it, whether or not you like it anymore, you are a ham. And yes, we're all hams. And this is the welcoming community. I was about to say committee, but that's not the right word. Community. This is a welcoming community here. And as Hollywood just said, I'm doing, and this was in response to CW, but it goes for you too. I'm doing good here. We're just full of encouragement. And then there's the bougie Canadian named Paul that will pop in with the wisecracks once in a while. Hi, Paul! Yes. See? Right here, Graceful 4. This is it. The point is, we are a community. Do not let the sad hams get you down. And, if you lived in Canada like this wise Canadian here, that's a rare compliment there for you, Jody. Like this wise Canadian here, he's a ham until 2096, whether he likes it or not. He could sell all his gear, not get on air at any point in the future, and he would still have his call sign until the year 2096. So yes, we are all hams. You are a ham too. I'm not going to reveal who you are. I respect you enough. I'm not going to do that. But you are a ham, whether or not you want to admit it. Well, I have to lock this mic down. I'm glad you're having fun. That is the important part of this, because Fridays with Frank is supposed to be a fun, welcoming, inviting area that we can just all hang out, have fun, and, enjoy ourselves. Let's see here. Prep Paul says he's a ham and an amateur radio operator. Yeah, you ham it up a little too much sometimes, Paul, but in a good way. Oh, Brian has the winning comment tonight. Jody, I'm surprised this didn't come out of you. Great things of being a Canadian ham. Yeah, that Canadian bacon is something else. Jody, I would hate to see that happen. We're too funny. Yeah, Paul, exactly. It's we're all ham radio users and communicate in YouTube chat. Absolutely. Oh, Hollywood's coming up with new names for this. Philosophical Fun Fridays with Frank. It's fabulous. I just recently changed from just Q&AMA to Fridays with Frank Q&AMA, but now I'm rethinking myself. John, that's funny. Usually I don't fight with my hardware this much. That's the funny thing about it. I usually hardware fights never, Yeah, every streamer has their problems, but I usually don't fight that hard with it. Yeah, Jody. Parlez-vous français? I said that and I'm double thinking myself. that may be a clip later. We'll see. Dave, exactly. It never messes up until you're live. And my next CQ chit chat that I'm going to have, I'm trying something new out. So that's going to be interesting when I get to that point. Absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah. All you got to do is text me. You have my number. Just text me. I'll send you all the encouragement you need. Only because my apparent... Okay. So, before I go here, yes, I say howdy, y'all. I talk with y'all. I have that southern thing going on, but that's because half my family came from the South. So, born, raised, grew up. Granted, I'm Californian through and through. But with that being said, apparently, and I've had this issue at a few Starbucks now. Do I sound like I'm really from, like, I know I'm no Joe Brett. I'm not K5YVY. I'm not Joe Brett, but apparently I am Southern sounding. Just in everyday talk, like right now. I am very Southern sounding. So trying to pronounce this would be a Frankism, like an Izzoism from Ham Radio Clubhouse on Tuesday nights. Pronouncing this would be a Frankism. But I will 100% agree with you, Jody. It is not just a song. Let's see. Southern California, maybe. You sound like I'm from Cali. Okay, so, yeah, it just must be. I have had multiple Starbucks baristas go, oh, are you from Tennessee, Mississippi? Something like that. I'm like, no, I'm born and raised here in California, thank you. I mean, yeah, little minuscule, like, you can't even see it in a microscope. A bit of Southern might come out once in a while, but that's oh no. Hollywood, like, really? That is so Valley Girl, like Hollywood, really? Like, oh my gosh. let's see. I sound like someone who was born in Long Island and moved to California at the age of 2. I don't know. Knowing that New Yorkers can be angry, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an insult, Jason. All Italian was SoCal. Okay, I can go with that because, okay, little Frank history here. My grandfather's side of the family, my mom's dad's side of the family is all Italian. All of them, every last one. Mom's Italian, my grandfather was Italian, whole nine. My dad's side was American German. So grandmother was American, grandfather was American German. With that being said, we're going to focus on my mom's side here because that was the important one. My mom's mom, so my grandmother, my mom's mom, her family left California generations ago. Like, I'm talking, after 1849, but, before the Great Depression. They left California because all those damn Italians, yes, Italians, not Italians, Italians, were coming over and taking all the jobs and blah, all that sort of stuff. And so they moved to the South. And they started family there so that they would not, so my great-grandfather? My mom's mom's dad didn't want, I'm not even paying attention to chat right now because I have to pay attention here. So my grandmother was named Elsie. Elsie's dad didn't want any of his daughters marrying those damn dirty Italians that were invading California at the time. So he moved everybody down to the South, the whole family, so that none of the daughters could marry the Italians. What ends up happening? My grandmother, Elsie, marries my grandfather, an Italian. So there you go. Sir. Oh, Don's on his other account. Hi, Don. There we go. Let's see here. Like, oh my God, forget about it. Okay, John doesn't hear an accent. That's there. Jason, good question. How do you cut down the data rate of a New York Italian? I don't know. So, yeah, there you go, Dawn. There you go. Now you have that magic wrench. But yeah, that's that's a little Frank history for you there. That my Elsie's family, she was born in the South. She grew up there because her dad moved the family prior to her birth. They moved down to the South. So, yeah, my family comes from the South, from Italy, from Germany. And I try to embrace most of it. When people ask me, oh, why do you get so mad? I'm like, it's the Latin blood in me. And that's the other reason why I use my hands so much. You see me in these live streams, and I'm using my hands, and yep, Jason has it. Yeah, you can't speak without hands. Exactly. That's why I'm constantly now I'm self-aware that I'm doing it. So there you go. Yeah, Jason, exactly. Even when I don't show my hands on screen, like when my hands are down here, you might see a little glimpse come up or something like that. Yeah, that's definitely there. And Jason, yeah, so my grandfather, the Italian one, it gets complicated. It gets really complicated, and I know I'm running out of time here because Digital Rancher's less than 15 out now. But I will leave this with you guys. He is native Italian. Well, okay, he is Italian. He was born in San Francisco, but grew up in Italy because the doctors in Italy told his mom, hey, you need to go over to the US of A, specifically this area of it, to get healthy to have this child. She did that like 10 or 11 times. So a lot of siblings going on there. And she'd do that. And as soon as she had the kid, take him back over to Italy, like before the birth certificate even dropped. So we don't know. Yeah. All right, Dave, catch you later. Good to see you. So we don't know which year he was actually born in, because there was never an official birth certificate issued in San Francisco. There was one in Italy, but it was for a year after he was supposedly born. So there you have it. Little fun history of Frank. With that, apparently the HRCC net has been going for 15 minutes, and Dawn says that takes priority over YouTube, which, yeah, okay. But I don't have 40 meters right now. I don't have any HF right now, actually. And good to hear, because Evan was worried that it wouldn't work. Yeah, okay. Graceful, I'll leave you with this one. And this is it. I'm going to leave you with this one, and then we're going to... Twitch is going to go raid GPTV, and you guys are going to go over to Digital Rancher. It has to be actual pizza or actual spaghetti, not the Americanized stuff they shove down your throats like Domino's and, you know, that sort of stuff. Jeez, 5-9 into Texas. I wish. I don't even have remote ham radio right now. With that, y'all, 73, and we'll catch you next week for the NorCal Swap Thursday at 10 Central, 0300 UTC. 73, hold on, y'all.